going on, guys? Welcome back to Pure Youth MMA Podcast. It's the moment you guys have all been waiting for, and I've been really excited for this. Even though I almost smashed my computer about 14 times, we are in the finals for the $15 gift certificate giveaway. And right after this, we're going to be doing the championship against Donnie Rocket, who I believe is in the chat room here on Periscope. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe down below. We got Juice and RHINO here. What's going on, Juice and RHINO? What's going on, fellers?
Yes, it's going down. So excited.
I still think Juice is trying to sandbag me by looking like Casey Hughes.
100%. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Mind games, bro. Mind games.
I'm not tuned in the last couple of ones. Well, first off, you missed on some great content that we've been dropping here at Pure Evil MMA with the trivia. We got 41 questions that me and Donnie Rocket prepared for everybody. For one, some of them are multiple choice, some of them are open-ended. So we had to kick it up a notch to make sure it was all good. So, fellas, I'm guessing of a number between 1 and 10. Whoever is correct will be able to go first. So
3.
Okay.
That was my number, bro. What the fuck?
Too bad. If you're not cheating, you're not winning, or whatever you said.
No, I'm saying, like, how do we think of the same? We're already on the same time. Like, might as well call it a tie right now.
Well, that's the thing. Just in case there is a tie, we have the 21st question in there, which is going to be a 3-pointer. Just in case anything like that happens. So, RHINO, you went with 3. What are you going with here, Juice? 4. So it was 6. So Juice is squeezing it out here. All right. So this first question is going to be multiple choice. All right. Question number 1 for multiple choice. What is the record for most pay-per-view buys? What is the number? Is it A, 1.6 million, B, 2.4 million, C, 1.9 million, or D, 2.7 million?
I'm going with B, 2.4.
Final answer?
No.
No? And you got
No, it's...
You can't say no and then yes and then no and then yes. The correct answer was B, 2.4 million, UFC 229.
229, Conor versus Khabib.
Hell yeah.
I'm almost certain at least 1.9 million of those buys came directly from Tony Ferguson and Anthony Pettis.
That was a fucking killer fight, man.
One of the best fucking fights of the year that got no love.
Now, let me ask you before we go to this next question. Are you guys feeling like it's fight week right now?
I am. I'm like, people have already started to be less shitty online. You know, there's been like a little bit. It doesn't feel like a Conor fight week, I will say. Like, it doesn't feel like the normal Conor buzz. But other than that, it's like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking pumped. I'm like my heart is like palpitating for the main event of the prelims, but other than that, I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go.
From the moment I did my show where I was actually doing like predictions and like the breakdown of a card, knowing that it was coming.
Yes.
It's coming Saturday. I was like, yeah, man, I was getting goosebumps. Like, oh my god, it's finally fucking here. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, you guys actually both did a preview show, or you're going to be doing them for your podcast, right?
Yeah, we both record on Sundays, actually.
Yeah, we both released them last Sunday.
Okay, so make sure you guys go check that out. Question number 2. This one is for you, I know, and it's open-ended. What was the co-main event of UFC 229, McGregor versus Khabib? Going off that last one right there.
That would be Anthony Pettis and Tony Ferguson. Final answer.
Correct. Got it.
To be fair, I gave you that one just now without realizing.
To be fair, I fucking knew it anyway, buddy.
I'm sure you did.
I got all quiet. I got real quiet when Juice threw that in there. I was like, shit. All right. Question number 3.
Anyway.
Juice, how many title defenses did Chris Weidman have? Was it A1, B2, C3, PO, or 4, or D4?
C3, PO, final answer.
Got it. Nailed it. All right. These are going to get harder as they go on here as well, so prepare yourselves for that. If you guys are playing at home, let us know how you're doing in the comment section here on Periscope, or also you can tweet us at PureEvilMMA_. Next question. This is for you, RHINO. Question number 4. UFC vet Sean Jordan beat what UFC heavyweight 2 times? Was it A, Matt Mitrione, B, Pat Barry, C, Derek Lewis, or D, Jack May?
Oh man. He beat him 2 times in the UFC, or just beat him 2 times?
Beat him 2 times. Beat him 2
Okay.
times.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with B, Pat Barry, because they're both from Louisiana. So I'm going with B, or whatever. Was Pat Barry B?
Let me reread it. UFC vet Sean Jordan beat what UFC heavyweight 2 times? Matt Mitrione, Pat Barry, Derek Lewis, Jack May.
Pat Barry, final answer.
Incorrect. It was Derek Lewis that he beat.
I did not know they beat him twice, because he played football. Sean Jordan played football at LSU, and Pat Barry was from Louisiana. So I thought maybe they fought once in the regional circuit and then once in the UFC. But I'll take the L on that.
It sounds like you know a lot about Pat Barry, so it's unfortunate this next question wasn't for you. Juice, this is for you. What year was Pat Barry's last UFC fight? Was it A, 2013, B, 2014, C, 2012, or D, 2011?
2013, final answer.
Juicy, how the fuck did you nail that one? Got it.
Bro, I love Pat Barry.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. All right, Juice, you're on a roll, bro. RHINO, you can still catch up easily. Your question is, what was the biggest / most viewed Bellator event? Open-ended. You can say the number or who headlined.
So you don't have to give me all the open-ended ones and give all Juice the multiple choice. I'm just making
Hey, I had a
I just
ton
want-
of open-ended ones on mine. Let me be very clear about that.
What's the biggest open-ended? Who was the main event for the biggest pay-per-view Bellator ever? Or just
Yeah.
the biggest Bellator ever?
The biggest Bellator event ever. Most viewed.
The most viewed.
And I'll give you a hint here.
I'm gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you a hint here. Hoist Gracie and Ken Shamrock were in the co-main event.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna give you one more hint.
Can I steal if he doesn't know?
No, we've talked about this before.
No, we can't do it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Go ahead.
But that's why the 21st question is there. It's going to be points. Another hint here. After this event, people were up in arms calling Bellator a carnival.
I'm gonna say Dada 5000 and Kimbo Slice.
Got it. Nailed it. So RHINO, the score is now 2-3. You can still come back here. And I just want to let everyone know it was 1.96 million views for that, which is pretty crazy considering the stats for Bellator as of this year, which have been on the decline.
Nobody knows when they're on or what.
It's confusing.
Yeah, you gotta switch over to the app. You gotta go back and forth. You gotta stand on top of the roof with the antenna. They make you jump through so many hoops, Bellator. So
Just put it on Paramount, dude, and watch the numbers skyrocket.
Exactly.
Paramount, you'll be fine.
That's it. Be fine.
It's like that Mr. Bean episode where he has to like leave his pants in the chair to watch the TV and like watch from outside the window. All right, next question. Who was first pick for Team Rashad on season 10 of The Ultimate Fighter? Open-ended. This is for you, Juice.
This is for me.
First pick for
That
Team
would be
Rashad.
your co-host, James McSween.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
Got it. Jesus.
Season
Nailed it.
10 was the best.
Easily.
We all agree on that, all three of us. That's all of our favorite season of The Ultimate Fighter.
Hey, you know what we're doing at PureEvilMMA.com this year, starting next week with Donnie and me? We're going to be doing Best of The Ultimate Fighter. We're going to do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000, where we're going to watch and do live commentary on it, if you guys want to get in on that. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next question. This is for you, Rhino. Who coached Season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter? Open-ended.
Are they all going to be open-ended, man?
No, but most of them are. From here on, most of them are. I think there's only...
Season 5, oh, jeez. Just one of the coaches, or are you saying there was only one coach?
You have to name both of them. I'm going to give you a big hint for it here. Both these guys were huge rivals, and in some way, shape, or form, when you speak my name, it may remind you of one of the coaches.
Season 5?
Season 5 of The Ultimate Fighter. Big hint, Joe Lozon was on this season.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Jens Pulver versus BJ Penn.
Got it.
Yeah, you just had to say Joe Lozon, dude, and that was it. I remember that.
Bro, don't take Joe Lozon's basketball. Is all we learned from that season. How about that? Don't take Joe Lozon's basketball.
What was the guy's name? Gabe something?
Gabe Rudiger.
That fucking shit.
Yo, that was a hilarious season, the way it kicked off, where BJ goes, all right, if you want to be on my team, raise your hand, and everyone, except for one fighter, raised their hand. Daniel's like, hold on a second. Yeah. This is not how this is kicking off here. All right, question number 9. This one goes to you, Juice. Open-ended. What was the original owner of the UFC's most notable attribute for his attire?
Can you repeat the question?
So Art Davie, the original owner of the UFC, what was most well known about his attire? He wore it all the time. When you think of him, you think of him wearing this article of clothing.
Oh yeah, he had the bolo hat, or the fedora, or it was a hat.
Got it, the fedora.
Yeah, the fedora.
All right. He's actually still around, man, on social media, which is it's nice how he talks to everybody. All right, open-ended for you, Rhino. What famous politician was quoted calling UFC human cockfighting?
John McCain, final answer.
Got it. All right, on the comeback. The score is now 4-5. Juice is in the lead. All right. Next question. Question 11. Who was debating against Rogan on ESPN in the infamous UFC versus boxing debate?
This for me?
Yes, this is for you.
Lou DiBello.
Got it.
Fucking Gavon.
Look at you guys.
He's like, remember in that interview? He's like, I've got hours. Joe's like, I've got hours of Willie Pep footage in my house. You don't know what I know about boxing.
Willie Pep, Pernell Whitaker. I just named 2. And he's like,
So good.
Donnie.
Now he's my favorite boxing promoters, but back then he was a cuck, the total cuck.
Donnie was reminding me how the interview ended, where Joe's like, I love you, Lou. Call me. I love you. We can talk anytime. He got so mad. It's almost like that meme where the guy in the newsroom is talking with the social justice warrior for feminism, and he's like, well, it's like 6 stones may break my bones, but there's always going to be something that pisses off a feminist. And then she starts screaming.
I've seen that one on YouTube.
All right, next question. This is multiple choice. Rhino.
Hey, all right.
How many pay-per-view buys did UFC bring UFC 1? How many pay-per-view buys did UFC 1 bring in? Was it A, 20,000, B, 90,000, C, 60,000, or D, 110,000?
Oh boy. I'm gonna say 60,000. Final answer.
Incorrect. The correct answer was close to 90,000, and it actually did triple of what it was expected to do. Which I'm actually surprised it was that much.
Me too.
So, and you know what? We made that one just for you because on the last one you were guessing all the highest ones, so we threw D 110K because you were guessing all the high ones, so we had to throw something in there. All right.
I'm glad you guys were conspiring against me to get you to win.
That's not what's
I'm glad too.
All right. Next question. Who was on the cover of UFC? Unrated? Or what the fuck was it? UFC under... What the fuck was the name of it? I got the video game right over there. The video game that came out in like 2007. UFC... Oh my god, this is going to bother me if I can't guess the name of it.
Was it Undisputed?
Yes, there it is. UFC Undisputed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
2007 video game, UFC Undisputed. Not the Canadian version, the American version. Who was on the cover of that, Juice? Open-ended.
You had me when you were trying to guess it. I was thinking Undisputed, and I was pretty sure Undisputed was Brock Lesnar. Then you said 2007, and it doesn't sound like that. Sounds too early for Brock Lesnar. But I can't think of anybody else. Maybe Forrest Griffin. I'm gonna say Forrest Griffin.
Final answer?
No, Brock Lesnar. Final answer, Brock Lesnar.
Incorrect. It was Forrest Griffin.
Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna give myself. I don't care if on the record I lose those points. I fucking give myself those points. If I had to do with Forrest Griffin, like it could have been fucking anyone else. I said Forrest Griffin. I know that.
Darce was doing the same thing. He was like, "Bro, stop saying final answer. You're making me question myself." All right. We got question number 14 for RHINO. Multiple choice. What state was Dana White born in? Was it A, Nevada, B, Pennsylvania, C, Connecticut, or D, Massachusetts?
Massachusetts, D, final answer.
Incorrect. He was born in Connecticut.
Dang, son.
That's why we put that one in there as well, because a lot of people would think Massachusetts. Going off of that, next question. What two big fighters did Dana White manage before the UFC?
It's for me.
Yes, open-ended.
Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz. Although he also managed Tiki Gossin, and there was another gentleman as well.
Yep.
So I'll take
right.
points.
Got it.
He's
Points.
Right.
Next question. What state did Dana White graduate from? Was it A, Maine, B, Massachusetts, C, Connecticut, or D, Nevada?
I'm going to say Nevada, final answer, because he graduated with the Fertitta brothers.
And I'm going to say in high school. What? I'm going to take Nevada out of that one because it's incorrect.
Okay.
So between Maine, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, back in 1987.
I got to stick with Massachusetts then, because that's where he was alive at that time. So Massachusetts is my answer.
Incorrect. The correct answer was Maine.
At
Herman High School.
I should have studied Dana White's autobiography, apparently.
They did a video on it.
Watch the stream right now going, I told you to study top and promoters. Hi, Donnie.
MMA On Point did a great one on Dana White. I believe it was MMA On Point, where he was really like a troubled kid back in the day. Dana White. Next question.
He's a troubled adult.
Yeah. What one of these fighters did not beat the Korean Zombie? Was it A, Dustin Poirier, B, Leonard Garcia, C, George Roop, or D, Masanori Nahara? Which one of these fighters did not beat?
Who lost to the Korean Zombie?
Yeah, who did not beat the Korean Zombie?
Dustin Poirier, final answer.
Correct, got it. All right, next question for you, RHINO. After the UFC,
what's my next Dana White question?
After the UFC, what promotion did Leonard Garcia sign with? Was it A, Road FC, B, Premier FC, C, Legacy FC, or D, BKFC? Leonard Garcia.
The next one after, I know it already. The next one he did was the LFA. So, and then it was bare knuckle after that. So to answer your question, Legacy Fighting, final answer.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. That was actually a pretty tough one.
I loved, like I told you before in our first thing, man, I was a stand for the LFA, dude. LFA, CES, whatever they had on Access TV for years. I never missed them.
Dude, CES is now on Fight Pass, which is nice to see. And with boxing, they got CES boxing on there as well.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. That's fucking dope.
Question 19. Who is the only fighter to survive being knocked down in one round without going on to lose? Open-ended.
This is for me, and the question is, what fighter survived being knocked down to not go on to lose?
Yeah, who is the only fighter to survive being knocked down 3 times in one round without going on to lose?
Czech Congo.
Incorrect. It was Frankie Edgar against Gray Maynard.
Against Gray Maynard, yeah.
What the fuck? Czech Congo got knocked out like 3 times against Pat Barry.
We're gonna have to double check that one after the show then.
Fact check. I'm just saying fact check. I'll concede on Frankie Edgar, but fact check. There could be more than one.
All right. We're gonna have to consult with Donnie on that one. That one was from Donnie.
They did a whole bit. About it where they had Frankie with all his friends, like at the Jersey Shore, and Gray Maynard with all his friends at his gym, and they were watching the fight again. And that's why I remember him getting knocked out 3 times, and then making a joke like, "Oh, I really won that round." You know, it was fun. That Frankie Edgar, what a prankster.
Dude, it's just crazy.
I'm not tolerating any Frankie hate on this show.
I'm not hating on him at all. I love that guy.
It's just sad to see him lose, being knocked out twice when he never got knocked out before losing to T-City. It's just a sad thing.
He'll be all right.
RHINO, who was Bendo's opponent the first time Joe Rogan called him out with his toothpick? Was it A, Brandon Thatch, B, Cowboy, C, Clay Guida, or D, Josh Thompson?
I think it was Brandon Thatch, so instead of thinking about it for forever, I'm going to say Brandon Thatch, final answer.
And that is correct. Got it. So the score is now 6-8. And that's why the 21st question is a 3-parter. Now, for this one, I'm going to need you guys to either write it down or show it on your phone. Write it in a text message on your phone and send it to me in a text message. Because I need you both to answer it. So let me know when you guys are ready for that.
I'm ready.
Juicy, with us?
I'm ready. I got my pen and paper right here. So for both of us then?
Yeah. And don't blurt out the answer if you know it. Write it down or text it to me. And for 3 points, 3-part answer. Question number 21. Who is the only fighter to submit Nate Diaz? Name the fighter, the submission, and the event it happened on. And for a 4th point, the year it happened. How about that for the 4th point? What year it happened? Who is the only fighter to submit Nate Diaz? I need the name, the submission, the event, and the year.
I'm ready when you are.
RHINO, are you ready?
Give me 1 more second. Give me 10 more seconds. The fighter, the year, and then what else was it?
The fighter, the year, the submission, and the event, like the promotion.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready whenever you are.
On
now,
3.
Wait. Both of you guys hold it up to the camera, even though up to the camera at the same time. Can you two see each other?
Wait. I have just no. No. I'm saying there's something different. I just got a different thing in my brain. I'm serious.
All right.
Just give me one more second, because as soon as I wrote it down, I'm like, oh, that's right, wrong. Yes, I got it.
So can you two both see each other right now?
Yeah,
Yes, we can see each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
there's no funny stuff. He can see me.
on the count of 3, when you guys show each other, I want you both to read each other's answers out loud. So Juice, you're going to read Rhino's, and Rhino, you're going to read Juice's. One for one.
I'm flipping mine over.
3, 2, 1.
Hermes Franca.
Armbar, UFC 209.
His says, no, it was 2009. That's what I was trying to write.
Oh, you wrote
His says
209?
Hermes Franca, Guillotine, WEC 59, 2005. So we both have Hermes Franca, and then everything
Which
else
is correct.
Right?
Okay.
Juice has Guillotine, and I have Armbar.
Okay, so it's
WC, and that was 54, by the way. I wrote, not 59.
all right. So
2005.
Hermes Franca, Armbar, WEC, and 2006. So, what did you guys score there?
So I got Hermes Franca, I got Armbar right, I got UFC right, and then
No, it was WEC. WEC.
Yeah, so I got
no.
WEC. It was WEC.
Yeah, he definitely had
And
WEC.
I put 2005, so I was a year off.
So I got 2 and he got 2. Is that right?
Is that what you guys really got there?
Yeah, because both of us got the right guy. I got the right submission, and then didn't he get the right promotion?
Yeah.
This
I
is
got WEC.
this is crazy. You guys both got 2. All
Yeah,
right.
we both got 2 of them right because we both had the same guy. I got the right sub, and he got the right promotion.
All right. Looks like Juice takes it with 10 correct answers, and Rhino got 8 correct. So off by 2.
That's
I feel like I forgot one, right? With the way that goes, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be one more question in there. The biggest most.
Yeah, when we were at when it was at question 11 and the points totaled 9, I was like, I think that might be wrong. So when you check the tape, there's something we missed early in those, before questions 1 through 10 somewhere.
I'm looking through it right now. State. These fighters did not. After the UFC, what promotion? Leonard Garcia. Who was the only fighter to survive. Bendo's opponent. All right, so that's the final. I guess that was only 20 questions in there, but that is the score here, guys. It looks like Juice is going on to fight Donnie Rocket in the final. So, Juice, we need to know, what $15 gift certificate do you want? What store do you want it for, or do you want it in, cash over PayPal?
You know what? Take the $15, donate it to my boy Dar Smokes. GoFundMe, the gentleman who lost in the first round. He's trying to raise awareness. He's trying to fund a after-school BJJ program, or maybe in school. It's something I think is very much needed. He's trying to end gun violence. I believe in that strongly. So take that, donate to Dar Smokes.
Juice, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for donating that to him. We're going to get it over there as soon as possible and take a screenshot of it. Before we let you guys go, what the hell did you guys think about that presser last night? I mean, was that not a bro-off or what?
I saw the updates on Twitter because I was working when it was live, and I just was like, do I need to watch this? I text my friend who's a Conor fan, and he was like, yeah, it's not even good. So I was like, hey man, that's all I need.
Yeah, I'm on a group chat on the DMs that I just got added to recently, and I was watching it, and then I was checking in on that, and yeah, everybody kind of had the same this doesn't have the same Conor feel to it. That's probably a calculated move on him and his management's part. So, yeah, it wasn't the most exciting thing I've ever seen.
I will say, though, I want to watch it for the part when apparently John Morgan asked about the sexual assault allegations. Supposedly he asked that and he got booed.
Oh, no. It was another media member asked it as well after Morgan, and the crowd was just like, enough of this bullshit. Morgan's got balls, though. He doesn't care. He'll ask anything. Salute to him.
Like, I'll be honest, like, I've been seeing some, like, people, like, throw some hate, but I've also seen some people support him. I have not been a big fan of his, but definitely not a hater. But, like, seeing that, I was like, dude, good for you, fucking John Morgan. Yeah.
All right.
He brought out the Arsenio Hall woof just there. I saw it. Let's go, Juice.
So before we let you guys go, you know what we like to do. We hand the imaginary microphone over to you. If you guys got any shout-outs, tags, obviously social media, and what you got in store for this weekend's event where you're going to be watching it and upcoming content. RHINO, let's start with you, man. What's going on with you? Where can people find you on social media as well?
Yeah, definitely. Just check me out at Com Sports with RHINO. That's COM Sports with RHINO. I put up my show every Sunday night. We are on iTunes, Apple Pod, Spotify, all the main platforms. Definitely appreciate the opportunity to be on the show and take a stab at my good friend Juice, who has been nothing but a homie the entire time since I got started way back in my old show. It was so cool. We did a podcast together one time. We had a super cast, and him and Ashley the MMA Nerd. Totally cool. I'm really glad to have met you guys through this process. So, yeah, Com Sports with RHINO. Check me out on Twitter. That's where I put the show out, or check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you check your podcasts out. We certainly appreciate getting the chance to play along. It was a lot of fun. We're
going to be doing more of this throughout the year, so we definitely get for more fun here.
Dude, I would totally do it. I'll just my one request is just no more Dana White questions, and I'm 100%.
All right, we're back. We got Donnie Rocket in the house to discuss what went down yesterday. It almost seemed like we were watching an episode of Barney and Friends from what I saw there.
I agree, man. Let's discuss the trivia real quick, though, man. Damn, I didn't get to be a part of it, man.
Why? What did you want to do?
No, I was just kidding. But I had fun watching it. It was really cool, man. I'm glad you put that together. And,
we're gonna do more of them.
I'm just gonna put this out there, though, okay? And it's not anyone's fault. It was just the luck of the draw. But it was the luck of the draw, though.
Wait, say it one more time. You got cut out.
I said I do think RHINO got the tougher questions.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Let's see. Let's go through some of them, because me and you put them together.
No, I know, but it was just it's not anyone's fault. It was just the luck of the draw. It was the way the questions worked out, or maybe just in my opinion,
I felt bad when he was like, "You guys set this up for Juice." I was like, "Oh no, that's not what we're doing." You're right.
Yeah, because like the thing was like, for example, the Dana White question about high school, like the the Dana White questions, like I even gave them a hint yesterday. I said, study top promoters. I said study top promoters, and I said again. The Ultimate Fighter, like your history, the history of the Ultimate Fighter. Brush up on that and brush up on top. I didn't want to say Dana White, so I said top, promoters in MMA. Brush up on those two. So by not saying Dana White, RHINO might have went and fucking studied everything about Scott Coker, and there wasn't one question. And there wasn't one question about him.
I felt a little bad. Oh, there goes my fucking lights there. But I felt a little bad because some of the questions were really hard. But like you said, it was the luck of the draw. Me and you put them together.
The thing is, and I looked it up again, and it is absolutely true. And it's even said during the Eddie Alvarez versus Conor McGregor fight. If you go back and watch Conor McGregor versus Eddie Alvarez.
Oh, the knockdowns, right?
Yes, Eddie Alvarez was knocked down 3 times in the first round, but we all saw him get knocked down 3 times, but he was only credited with like 2 knockdowns or something like that. But it was even said during the commentary, it said Frankie Edgar is the only guy to survive getting knocked down 3 times, and it is the absolute truth. we didn't say who's the only one to survive getting knocked down 3 times and win. We said who's the only one to survive getting knocked down 3 times and not lose. And it wasn't. And Frank
In the
didn't
first
lose.
round. No, we said in the first round.
It was a draw, but no. We said and not lose. Who was
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who
But
got
it
knocked
was a
down?
draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
exactly. It was a draw.
which obviously, you know,
No, the thing is, I'm not saying, but no, I mean, it was just the luck of the draw. The way I could just be saying this because maybe my perception of the questions, because the thing is, everybody's knowledge about even MMA, everyone's knowledge could be different. Like some people.
Donnie,
The extremes, you know, like like my one thing that I have an issue with sometimes, like I'll remember every fight on a card, but I'll forget.
you're overloading, right?
You know?
You start overloading information.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I'll remember almost every fucking fight on a card, but I'll forget what card it was. Or some people would be really good with all the Ultimate Fighter knowledge, or so maybe it's just my perception of the questions. But those Dana White questions were hard as hell because if I didn't know the answer already, I would have guessed that he was from Massachusetts because he's a huge Boston fan. He talks about his time in Massachusetts and his time in Boston. He's a huge Boston sports fan. I mean,
Patriots and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Patriots, Tom Brady. He loves Tom Brady. Also, when he met with Mayweather to discuss Mayweather, they did a handshake deal, and he went to a Clippers game, and the Clippers were playing the Boston Celtics, and so that was the whole reason for him going, you know, because LA is much closer to Vegas than Boston is to Vegas, and so he went to LA.
Donnie, are you walking around right now? You keep losing your Wi-Fi.
And also, sorry.
Are you?
But
There you go. Now you're back. No, it keeps cutting out. So that might happen like if you're walking around or something.
yeah, I did walk for a second. My bad. But the thing also is that and then the other question. So as far as where is Dana White born, I would have guessed if I didn't know the answer was Connecticut, I would have guessed Massachusetts as well. And then the high school thing, you did him a service by
I gave a lot of hints. I gave a lot of hints for some of the hard ones.
just by eliminating the Nevada one, because I also would have guessed Nevada because of the Fertittas and the fact that he became best friends with the Fertittas.
Yeah.
You know, which was good luck on Dana White's part, becoming friends with Bill.
Oh yeah. That was big. Yeah, it was because of their interest in you know, Dana was training with Chuck and Tito, and the Fertittas got interested in it, and that's how it really all started.
Yeah, and I think they also it also mentioned that they started in, like, because I mean obviously Dana was big into boxing before that. Like
He had a clothing promotion. He had a clothing promotion, and Mayweather wore one of his shirts.
I don't know how good of a boxer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how good of a boxer he was, but he claimed that he taught boxing and he wanted to get into boxing.
He did like a yoga class too, like a boxing yoga class. Like, remember the old '90s videos, like Buns of Steel? Imagine Dana doing that in like a sweatband.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.